It's on right now. Just type in my name. Yeah, it's streaming right now. I just hit broadcast. I don't know why you can't find it. Send me a party chat on here if you're on here. My phone's gonna die. I'm sending it to you now.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a good Monday nighter between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I read something
blowing her down in the room next to you
that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Okay.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Wow. Really?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
I thought about that.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it.
It's like
able
an even
to retain
exchange.
possession. That was big for them.
It's like an even exchange. Yeah. I don't know. The right one, you might not be that mad.
Now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but not the punt all the same.
On is the punt team now.
She's screwed. A lot of the shit is screwed before.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
God, that'd be the agony.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm not even thinking.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4.
That's what you want to see, huh?
And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs,
I was just thinking about earlier,
open up a world of opportunities for this
it's
offense
really beautiful
going
when you.
3rd down.
Yeah, it's really beautiful when you
Back to
go
throw
because,
here. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's really beautiful because
contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical.
You only have so much time
to got in close, got in tight, and knock the ball
relay
away.
that information.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one.
AC,
How about on his own
ultimate
sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here,
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. And this is incomplete.
And he's only hit on on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Here's one, but incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
You gotta choose,
Brings
huh?
up 2nd and 11.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Lions 7, Falcons nothing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
I went to high school with.
They passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So out come the Falcons now. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees some small town in Texas.
One game in the playoffs, and that's what you're
ran
really
over
seeking.
by a fucking
But there
truck.
also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
never know.
A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Parks. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. He was able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Falcons.
Ellis
down there, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and up forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It's Parks, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, my God.
Contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
This is a crazy game. Detroit's playing.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will take over. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Quick hit here, it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. First 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Oh, my God.
This one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Oh, my God. This...
Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
What do you say to that?
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone, taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
I can't believe it.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
We really had like a drink in the house and literally nothing. Literally nothing. Not no water, not no nothing.
And also give them a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for
a beer,
anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move.
Come on, yeah, what is going on? There's much left for here.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. $13 yards remaining on second down.
Oh my
God. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
The Lions are playing better than the last game.
They're going to try and throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ellis.
The pass.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. He's going to rifle up. It's caught at the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
From the contact.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, my God. Hey, trying to fuck me. Oh, my God. Did you see that?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
They are
from the
trying
left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Always blessing them.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe we'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
At the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Top 3 of them, but damn.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. It's the fullback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Banks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about the quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh my God! Why is I couldn't
hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Oh wow!
Touchdown, Detroit! Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Falcons.
Now back to throw.
Oh, my God.
One incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, my God.
Nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick.
I saw him. He was still good.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass. Fumble on the
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Can't get my fucking pass on.
They force a 4th down.
Shit. Who is that number 2? Who is he?
And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Grinding.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
They're on the 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground?
Come on, fumble the
defense a
fucking
little
ball.
bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Lions 21, Falcons 14.
Second and 6.
Oh my God.
That's right. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Killing me. I don't know what it is, so I know exactly what it is.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to break out a one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And to give this time to the tailback. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Get the fuck out of here, man. My dude was right. Get the fuck out of here.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they
Who's
do
holding on
pick
to
up
that
the
pass,
3rd down
man?
conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen.
Oh my.
Oh my God. Bundle, but they allow the conversion. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it.
And when you're looking at the
Man, God.
we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course.
Fourth and passing offense.
Second down and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Swing this one out to his running back.
What?
It's on the ground, and this is scooped up by the Lions. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles.
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And at this stage, in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery.
The Lions
loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up third and 7.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Roth. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
First and 10.
That's what
At their own 29-yard line.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
It's just second and 10.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off near the 26. 25-yard line. It's a curling penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
That hurt.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing.
I don't even know. Their defense is stacked. Huh. No, I gotta get my get back. Gotta know where I fall at, where my fate's at. And the Bucks lost again, so they're 6-2. If I can get them to lose, if I beat them and they lose one more time, we'll be tied. It's still streaming for you. Oh shit, they don't have any division losses. Fuck. Is that what you won from it? Is that what you won from that?
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. to Falcons. Taking on the Green Bay Packers.
My average cost of those is 23 cents a share.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons.
First, it's 5 cents.
Taking about 7 yards deep,
I put like
and
$10
he opts
into
to
it.
not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little
like somebody
they don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's brought down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Escapes the defender, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. Give him 15 there, the Packers have a first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Did you see the string?
On 2nd down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Packers have taken the early lead. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
Still watching the screen.
I run outside sometimes, so you can get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Oh, my. What is going on?
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh.
And his throw is incomplete.
They are trying to punish me back-to-back games, man. I don't know what's going on.
They love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Taken down at the 40.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. That catch good for only a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Falcons nothing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Saints, big, 7-7.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
What is going on?
But that one incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Rivers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
33-yard line.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A dump off here to Stewart. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them will give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10.
Black stock, every pass he goes.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Trying to get the pass. He's just 4th in the league in passing. Good work.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Parks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
See how they're fucking time.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. He's to the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
I know a lot of coaches like the toss play because they think it can be a real momentum shifter. Get the ball to that back who can get to the corner and turn it upfield. And on this play, that's exactly what they got, including a 1st down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice...
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
23-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Wow.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Oh, my God.
He's got some breathing room.
What?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons get a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they'll scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
Something is going on.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So it'll be 83.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Falcons 14.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10
Saints.
at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
I'm just trying to another division, man.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal.
That goes for a gain of 31. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here are the Packers now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. First down, Rivers. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rivers. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2nd and 16. They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Parks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Holding offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to move.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons ready to take over. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Wide open. They dropped the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They find some open field here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, good. Girls in their nails. So they should stop going to get a nail done. This is
now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. It's Parks. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Or because I'm trying to not play my same game because you're watching.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now a throw here, hauled in. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This will be inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Parks, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He'll look to throw, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead.
Watch the fucking Packers drive down the field on me.
They went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper.
Everything's lined up.
I will admit when I make a
Bucks are
mistake.
losing 27-13. I got to hold on to this game. I got to.
And I can't
This is
believe I
my
just
season.
brought that up. Because Frank Reich
This is the biggest game of the season.
did it to my Tennessee Volunteers,
And
and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
We still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
So the Packers
Right
down
on
by
destiny.
4, a little over a minute and a half remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
I can't.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
What happened?
Say they
Can we
have it,
take
they
that?
do.
Can we get out of here with that?
Well, that simply is a missed
opportunity. Can we get out of here with that?
They're in position.
That was an R1 strip. Oh, is he down?
They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger choice.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York taking
nowhere to go.
There's a real one right there.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they get the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, it's Parks. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We right on destiny, man. We get into playoffs.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parks. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Covered by Green Bay.
Never fun. He's big trust.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28.
Oscar is the pass
Second and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oscar is the fucking pass rush. You hear me?
Get there for the sack.
Double bust the fucking double team.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
That's lost too, so that puts us.
So for Atlanta,
game out.
Their playoff.
Damn, Jefferson's done with torn labrum in 5 weeks. Fuck.